Hi YouTubers, Dave out in Western Pennsylvania, and my area of research is fuel formulation for 2 and 4 stroke small engines. This is field test number 2 on a beautiful day in Western Pennsylvania. We're in the mid-80s, very light breeze, and mostly sunny day with relatively low humidity. This is a field test I'm doing on a 2-stroke fuel formulation. I'm using a 49cc 2-stroke generator, and this fuel formulation is running the engine very smoothly. A little bit more smoke than I'd like to see, and that's what I'm working on, how to minimize the problems with the 2-stroke non-fuel injected formulations. I'll let you listen to it. I'll give you a rundown then on the chemical composition. There is a slight odor to it of castor oil. I'll explain that in a minute. But there is a steady amount of smoke coming out of the exhaust port. I'm drawing 120 volts, and this is a 1250 watts, 1 1/4 kilowatts. Maybe you can see that smoke, and I'm working on getting that down. Not unpleasant odor, and it's running very smooth. Now, what's in it? By volume, 37% 1-butanol, n-butyl alcohol. That can be made by fermentation. I think BP and DuPont in the United Kingdom have a joint venture. That's a 4-carbon alcohol, and of course it's made by natural gas technology. I've got 3% of the n-butyl ester of castor oil. That would be your n-butyl recinoleate, and this is a gift from Caschem in Bayonne, New Jersey, a division of Virtulis Industries, which I believe they're located, headquartered in Indiana. 5% anisole, which is methyl phenyl ether. A recent health-related publication states that anisole is relatively safe, and its use should be, the scope should be widened. And there are patents describing the use of anisole as an oxygenate in gasoline formulations. There's 10% 2-ethyl-1 hexanol. That's a beta-branched alcohol. It's the simplest so-called guerbet alcohol made by the guerbet reaction. It's very cheap and relatively harmless. And 45% of natural gasoline. And that is probably an octane number of 60, 65 at best. Mostly pentanes and some hexanes. In the industry, it's called petroleum ether. Now, the lubricant, of course, is very important in the 2-stroke formulation. And for 1 liter, I've got 20 milliliters of lubrication for a 50-to-1. This engine goes on a 50-to-1. Half of that, 10 milliliters, is a conventional, commercially available from CarQuest petroleum-based lubricant, and 10 milliliters of castor oil. Now, this is important. The castor oil is not soluble in gasoline, but it is going into this fuel formulation and dissolving readily. Now, keep in mind, we're in the mid-80s Fahrenheit here. I have to find out if this is going to stay in solution at 35 below Fahrenheit for use in snowmobiles, let's say. And that's where we're at right now. I'm thinking I'm going to cut back on the 3% n-butyl ester and try to make a 1-to-1-to-1 lubrication formulation from a petroleum-based lubricant, castor oil, and its n-butyl ester. But this is running fine, but we just want to cut down on that smoke. And I'll see if I can cut the natural gasoline down to 25% if possible. Thanks for watching. Bye.